What's going on, guys? Welcome to another movie review. This time, movie Napoleon. Napoleon stars Phoenix, Vanessa Kirby, and Rupert Everett. And this movie is directed by the man himself, Ridley Scott. You know the director of Alien, Blade Runner, which is one of my favorite movies of all time. Thelma and Louise, G.I. Jane, Gladiator, American Gangsters, American Gangster, and American Gangster, and some other movies, and many more movies. And this movie is take place this movie is another war movie. And when I first saw this movie, I was pumped. I was excited to see this movie because it's Ridley Scott. And Ridley Scott is one of my favorite film directors of all time. Coming on from Alien to Blade Runner was my favorite film of all time. To Thelma and Louise, to American Gangster, Gladiator, G.I. Jane, and some other, and many more. And he like I said, he has made some stinkers. I love Ridley Scott. He has made some bad, pretty shitty, awful movies like The Counselor, House of Gucci, which I thought the film was over. House of Gucci I thought was overrated. Hannibal and when I was and this was about Joaquin Phoenix carried by this carries place in England in his war and he basically runs this empire and one day he gets married and this movie just was just, like I said, I was like I said, I'm a big fan of war movies. Like I love Glory. Glory is my favorite war movie of all time, and love Saving Private Ryan and all that. And this movie, after seeing the movie, this movie has a good interesting stuff in this movie, but like Joaquin Phoenix character was very interesting and likable. And I love Rupert Everett in this movie, and Vanessa Kirby as his wife. They basically get divorced, and I love the story about his empire, about the war, how he loses soldiers, how he soldiers perish, and you get to see how many people got killed and all that. Just I love war movies, but this movie was just I'm gonna be honest. This movie was terribly written. Like after seeing this movie, first of all, this movie is 2 hours and 38 minutes long. And it feels like it too. And this movie is filled with unlikable characters. Like Joaquin Phoenix character I'm not enjoying his performance. He does do a good job in this movie, but his character was just so unlikable. And Vanessa Kirby as Josephine, she was unlikable too. And I ain't care for the story of the movie. And the beginning of this movie, you get to see the woman in his stockade, what his name, and she basically her head get cut off and like oh shit, oh my goodness, like, oh my god, that's like I just saw the movie today and there's a lot of people who want to throw up and I seen that scene like, and oh my god, I know it's the point in this movie like I said, this movie's not. And you get to go on this walking thing. Hey, how you see his emperor and his emperor and his dictator, his dictator, and this movie is just all. This movie was just like they basically this woman basically gets married. Like what you only know each other that long. Like why you get married? Like and he wants to have a kid and basically does have a kid. They get divorced and. This movie just filled with unlikable characters. I can't. This movie was just kind of a slog to get through. There was a point in this movie I was literally falling asleep. Like this movie just boring. And the worst part, that's the worst part. This movie is just boring. I couldn't get invested in this movie. Like I said, like I said, the story was like I said, the story was interesting though. I was excited to see this movie, but after seeing this movie was just disappointing. This movie is I was surprised. I was impressed. This movie is just disappointing. This is one of Ridley Scott's disappointing movies. This movie is one of the disappointing movies I've seen so far this year. And this just the story was pretty interesting and these characters when I first saw trailers movie cause I love Walking Phoenix. The Walking King was really good. Even back Walking King in the worst movie that Walking Phoenix in, he's still the worst part about this movie. But just like I said, it's not the point. It's a character I ain't like. This character just so unlike. This movie feels unlike a character. It's like I said, and I love Rupert Everett. He did pretty good in this movie too. I don't know any other actors like I said. Like I said, this movie is not a huge pile of shit, but it's definitely not a good, definitely a disappointing movie. I couldn't get as best as this movie. Like I said, I reckon this movie you want to see it, but this movie just wasn't for me. And that's all I gotta say. Okay, so on a scale of 1 out of 10, I'm gonna give this movie Napoleon a 6 out of 10. Like I said, that's a disappointing film I've seen so far this year. And that was my review for the movie Napoleon. Like I said, if you like this review, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my YouTube channel, follow me on social media. And what is your favorite Ridley Scott film? Mine is definitely Blade Runner. But comment down below. And as always, tune me again. Peace.